Hey soldiers, you will regret not paying attention to this video. This is one you definitely need to share. We're going to go over the list of jobs most likely to be eliminated by AI, right? So if you are pursuing opportunities in one of these professions, or if you've built a business around one of these professions, you got to understand what is coming down the pike, okay? We got that list for you. We're going to share it and show you which opportunities AI is going to usurp, i.e. take over. However, we also have a list of those opportunities that AI is least likely to be able to get involved in, the opportunities that will be here for humanity for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to give you a little preview, guys. These break down along two very distinct lines of thinking, okay? And we're going to examine that. First, I need you to hit subscribe. Go ahead. We are all over this evolving economy, every aspect of it. You need to thrive through what's happening in this world. Hit subscribe. Join us here at the Soldiers of Finance as we examine every aspect of this economy in relation to how we profit. All right, so the UK, okay, their Department of Education recently conducted a survey, and the survey was based on trying to figure out what occupational opportunities will be most at risk from artificial intelligence. Good idea, right? Because as a Department of Education, you want to know that you are providing an education that's actually going to be relevant, right? Economically relevant. So the UK put this survey together. Okay, now let me give you an example. Back in the day, before the car, people used to whip the horse, the buggy whip. So the horse would move and it would carry your carriage down the street, okay? Down the cobblestone street. However, that is a thing of the past. So you don't find any classes anywhere, especially in any education system in America, teaching you how to craft the most effective, the finest buggy whips. Okay, this is the same principle that we're operating on here for our list. Now, when I told you that this breaks down along two very distinct lines, one thing that you can use to forecast whether or not an opportunity is ripe for the picking from Skynet, okay, AI, is whether or not it is highly analytical / repetitive, okay? We're noticing that, and you will notice this on this list. I will post a picture of this list on the community page, okay? I don't like to link to things because YouTube hates when you link to places that take you off of YouTube. And look, guys, have you seen the numbers here? Okay, I need all the help I can get. So I'm going to put it on the community page. In any event, you'll notice that the trend is, if it's analytical or repetitive, okay, then it is primed for AI to take it away from humans. Now, let's go over a few on this list. This list is pretty extensive, so again, I'll post it. But the first one I'm going to read off to you is near and dear to my heart. Telephone salespeople. Telemarketers. Why is this so special to me? Because that's how I got my start in Verizon as a college kid, man. I was a telemarketer. I probably have spoken to you around about dinner time. Tried to sell you caller ID back in the day. That's one of the jobs I had when I was in college, and I was able to move my way up in that company. So there's a very dear occupation to me, but we worked off of a script, okay? And I can still remember aspects of it here. 30 years later or more? In any event, we worked off of a script, okay? Why can't AI do that? All right? As long as the voice of the AI is, and they're getting better and better at this, that voice is starting to sound more human, starting to be able to react to verbal cues and, nonverbal cues like, okay, things like that. Once they perfect that, telemarketer, out of here. So college students and folk who, relied on that position for a little extra cash, Oh well, right? Now, these next ones may shock you, okay? And I say they may shock you because you might be thinking, whoa, these are real deal professions. What's going on here? Finance and investment analysts and advisors. Now, little nuance with that. Finance and especially that analyst part, that AI can do. Okay, AI can probably do that right now. Advisors, depends on who you're advising. Because remember, America is a country, by and large, it doesn't have a lot of financial acumen. So these things need to be explained, and there are emotions that go along with this. Okay, remember that. Civil engineers, whoa, that's big time, right? But if you want to, engineer a city sewer system, that's math, right? That's geometry. You don't need a human being to do that necessarily. Let's just be upfront about it. Psychologist, okay? And they're saying psychologist because now this is a one that may disprove our, language versus mathematical model. Psychologist, that's very subjective, okay? Tell me how you feel about your mother. What is your relationship with your mother? I would imagine that has like thousands of different answers and different nuances. We shall see. Certified public accountants. That one I see because, hey, it's just numbers, right? We've got education advisors and school inspectors. Human resources administrative occupations. Hey, I know when I left professional or corporate America, if you wanted to get a job, intra-company job, you submitted your resume to a computer, and the computer looked at keywords and whatnot, and that was damn near 20 years ago. Okay, so at this point that the language models can do that without a problem. All right, guys, so I'm going to post that list. Now let's look at some of those positions that will not be replaced by AI. Now we're going to look at I'm not even going to say their name on this platform. I'm just going to show you the word here because, again, I want this information to get out. I don't want any funny business in the algorithm. In any event, we've got jobs that will probably not be usurped by AI. Agricultural equipment operators. Yeah, because there's a lot of variance in that, right? Heavy truck and bus drivers. Yeah, I don't think society's at the point where they're willing to have, AI drive them or fly them. Maybe a few generations from now, but not in our lifetime, I don't think. Vocational education teachers, so people who are instructing other people on how to build or repair an HVAC system, for example. Mechanics, business development professionals, okay? Special education teachers, there's a lot of nuance and variance there. Digital marketing and strategy specialists. So I'll post this list as well. So guys, look, AI is coming. And I'm not saying that you got to throw these opportunities away totally. If you're passionate about something, figure out where you fit in with AI. Maybe it is offering the services. Maybe you just sit back and let AI do it. Okay, maybe that's how it's prosecuted. I'm not sure. But we definitely need to be aware that AI is here and it is snatching up. It's changing the landscape with regard to the opportunities that we have in this world. If we want to continue to be economically viable, then we've got to understand what is going to be moving into the future, how it's going to be moving into the future, and what will be left in the past. Guys, I'll talk to you soon.